Republic Act No. 8049. An act regulating hazing, and other forms of initiation rites in fraternities, sororities, and other organizations, and providing penalties therefor. Section 1. Hazing, as used in this act, is an initiation rite or practice, as a prerequisite for admission into membership in a fraternity, sorority, or organization, by placing the recruit, neophyte, or applicant in some embarrassing or humiliating situations, such as forcing him to do menial, silly, foolish, and other similar tasks or activities, or otherwise subjecting him to physical or psychological suffering or injury.
Alam mo, ma'am, I don't know what, but that is a permanent insanity sa mga ganun. Lahat kami dumaan ng... I'd like to tell you, I was hospitalized for 3 days. Massive hematoma. Then, at one time in our... Ako si Justice Boji Santos ng Supreme Court. Si Bambet Mendoza, another classmate of mine. Dalawa yan sila. We wrote our fraternity and asked earnestly to do away with physical. Wala rin. Hindi mo talaga maalis yan. Ikaw, pumasok ka, pag nahuli ka, sorry ka. Hindi mo talaga matanggal yan, ma? Unless you ban fraternity for all time. Make it a criminal offense by joining a fraternity, but that would raise so many constitutional issues. Hindi mo talaga mapigilan.
Section 4. If the person subjected to hazing, or other forms of initiation rites, suffers any physical injury, or dies as a result thereof, the officers and members of the fraternity, sorority, or organization, who actually participated in the infliction of physical harm, shall be liable as principals. The person or persons who participated in the hazing shall suffer 1. The penalty of reclusion perpetua, or life imprisonment, if death, rape, sodomy, or mutilation results therefrom. 2. The penalty of reclusion temporal in its maximum period, that is, 17 years, 4 months and 1 day to 20 years, if in consequence of the hazing, the victim shall become insane, imbecile, impotent.
Benita, the founder of Triskelion Grand Fraternity. Hazing is a crime. It's against the law, and it is malum per se, meaning it is a heinous crime. I am against hazing because it kills. Hazing, any form of violence, any form of ridicule, any form of public exposure of humiliation, making another individual to be a slave, to me, that is not only a violation of the law, which is an act of degrading human dignity, it's also a sin against God. Taking one life, to me, you have taken something that you cannot replace.
Puno ng latay at patak ng kandila ang iba't ibang bahagi ng katawan ng 18 anyos na si alias Ana matapos sumailalim sa initiation rites ng isang sorority sa Las Piñas City noong January 7. Sa tindi ng tinamo niyang bugbog, kinailangan siyang itakbo sa ospital dahil sa panghihina at pananakit ng katawan. Kwento ni alias Ana, pinilit siyang sumali ng ilang kakilala sa Tau Gamma Phi at binantaang sasaktan kung hindi sasama sa grupo.
Pagka papasok ka sa college, di ba, alam niya, Brads, may welcome rituals. Okay? Nung una, yung welcome ritual, ceremonial lang yan, party yan. Ayan, tapos party na, masaya na lahat, kasi welcome eh. Welcome party. Ano nadidinig ko ngayon, Brads? Ang welcome rituals daw, sabi sa akin, pagka ikaw TYM o community-based chapter, totoo ba ito, Brad? Nakikinig ka ba? Back to basics daw. Community, alam niyo naman nangyari. Kaya mga members dito magsasalita mamaya. Ang initiation ng community-based, mas mahirap pa daw sa initiation ng welcome rituals. Back to basics. Friends, ako hindi pumapayag dyan. Lagi ko sinasabi sa mga friends dyan.
I stand in the silence, I light a candle for you. As your candle burns brighter, wax melting like tears, symbolizing prayers, hopes, worries and fears. As the pain of all suffering fades into the hue, I think of you, pray for you, I light a candle for you.
If the hazing is held in the home of one of the officers or members of the fraternity, group, or organization, the parents shall be held liable, as principals, when they have actual knowledge of the hazing conducted therein, but failed to take any action to prevent the same from occurring. The school authorities, including faculty members, who consent to the hazing, or who have actual knowledge thereof, but failed to take any action to prevent the same from occurring, shall be punished, as accomplices, for the acts of hazing committed by the perpetrators. The officers, former officers, or alumni of the organization, group, fraternity, or sorority, who actually planned the hazing, although not present when the acts constituting the hazing were committed, shall be liable as principals. A fraternity or sorority's advisor, who is present when the acts constituting the hazing were committed, and failed to take action to prevent the same from occurring, shall be liable as principal. The presence of any person during the hazing is prima facie evidence of participation therein as principal.
Thank you mga kapatid, that's it. So hopefully you like it, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next vlog natin. For sure you'll enjoy it. Alright? Salute!